31. State the difference between bug leakage and bug release. Answer. Bug leakage and bug release differ in the following ways. What do you mean by critical bug? Answer. The term critical bug refers to a bug that affects the majority of an application's functionality. When a critical defect occurs, testing cannot proceed until the defect is fixed. These block the functionality of an entire system or module. An application returning a server error message after an attempt to log in is an example of a critical defect. 33. What do you mean by data flow testing? Answer. Data flow testing involves analyzing the flow of data within a program. It is a type of structural testing. It is possible, thus, for a programmer to perform various tests on data values and variables. This method provides a way to identify the variables that are used at every stage of the program's control flow. It helps us in the following ways. Eliminate or remove variables that are never used after being declared. Pinpoint variables that are used but never declared. Deallocate variable before it is used. Pinpoint variables that are defined multiple times before it is used. 34. What are the differences between manual and automated testing? Answer. Manual and automated testing differ in the following ways. State difference between static and dynamic testing. Answer. Static and dynamic testing differ in the following ways. What does the term quality mean when testing? Answer. In general, quality software is usually free of bugs, is delivered on time and on budget, meets most of the requirements and/or expectations, and is easy to maintain. However, quality is a subjective concept. A lot depends on whom the customer is as well as the extent to which they are influential in general. For instance, a user may define quality as user-friendliness and bug-free, while an accounting department might define quality as profits. 37. What is the difference between quality control, QC, and quality assurance, QA? Answer. Quality assurance. QA stands for quality assurance. As part of a software development team, a QA ensures that the software is thoroughly tested before being released to the end user. It ensures that the shipped software is of high quality. It focuses on improving the software development process and is typically carried out during the development phase. It is possible for testers and quality assurance personnel to be the same person in many software organizations, although the roles may differ depending on the organization's size. Quality control. QC stands for quality control. The main goal of this process is to verify that the developed products meet the required standards. Software quality control tests and reviews the functional and non-functional requirements of a software product to ensure its quality. QC activities are typically performed after a product is developed to assess the quality of end products. 38. State difference between alpha testing and beta testing. Answer. Alpha and beta testing differ in the following ways. Explain monkey testing and performance testing. Answer. Monkey testing. Monkey testing, also known as random testing, is a type of software testing technique in which data is generated randomly using a tool or some automated mechanism. This randomly generated input is used to test the system, and the results are analyzed accordingly. Testing of this type does not follow any rules. Performance testing. It is a type of non-functional software testing technique that is used to determine the system parameters like speed, scalability, and stability under different workload conditions. Its main purpose is to eliminate performance bottlenecks, not to find bugs. Some of the key parameters of performance testing include CPU utilization, memory utilization, QPS, TPS, transaction per second, average load time, system throughput, etc. 40. What is the role of documentation in manual testing? Answer. Effective software testing relies heavily on documentation. Documentation should include details such as requirements specifications, business rules, configurations, designs, test plans, code changes, test cases, bug reports, inspection reports, user manuals, etc. As part of software testing, the following documentation artifacts are commonly applied. Test plan. It is essentially a dynamic document controlled and monitored by the testing manager. A well-written test plan that describes the scope and activities of software testing is crucial for the success of a testing project. In essence, it serves as a blueprint for all aspects of the testing process, such as what, when, how, and more. Test scenario. A test scenario is a detailed description of a set of test cases or use cases. It involves testing a software application from the end user's perspective. It is usually the basis for constructing lower-level test cases or use cases. The test scenario can also be referred to as the test condition or the testing possibility. Taking a look at it will help you understand what we need to test. Test case. As the name implies, a test case is a document that contains test data, expected results, preconditions, and post-conditions. The purpose of this document is to ensure the software product meets the specific requirements for a specific test scenario. Manual testing involves executing test cases manually by a tester without relying on automated tools. In the process of developing test cases, it is possible to identify loopholes in the specifications. Traceability matrix. This is a document, usually contained in a form table, that illustrates the relationship between requirements and other project artifacts from start to finish. To put it simply, it maps customer requirements to test cases. Thanks for watching Salesforcestart.